I get it.
No, listen to me. You've been talking ever since you come in here. Court calls the case of Lorena Wagner versus Fabienne Hosmer.
Lorena Wenger here, Your Honor.
Fabienne Hosmer. Hi, can you hear me?
Okay. This is a termination. You're back. No heat for last prior cases before me, right? Okay.
Your Honor, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Someone called CPS on me for this
Called
house
what?
not being fit. Somebody has called CPS on me for this house not being fit. On Sunday, it happened.
Okay. And so, okay, what happened out of that?
I'm not sure. I have some people coming today. They called on me for the roof and for the no heat situation here.
So CPS is, how many kids are in the house?
I have twin boys. There's two.
Okay, well, that would make them twins. I get it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Your Honor,
yes.
I got a phone call from somebody from the foster care program the other day. Her boys were removed back in August. She has not got them back yet.
No, I'm still in court. And I just went to court on Tuesday and someone called on Sunday because of this house. Nothing's happened in court. I've not been charged with anything. There's no court orders. It's ridiculous. And someone has called on me since Sunday. They called Sunday. I had court Tuesday.
So, ma'am, are your boys with you? Or are you trying to get them with you and they're coming out
I'm
basically
trying to get them back. So they're with my sister. And someone called Sunday about this house. They called CPS. And basically what's gone on is there's been no charges against me. I still have all the rights to my boys. They're with my sister. So thought I was going to get them back on Tuesday. And someone called Sunday. So now
so when are they? Okay, hold it. When are they coming out to inspect?
She was supposed to come today, but she canceled today. I don't know. She had an emergency came up. So today there's going to be, my parent partner is going to be here today. And I'm not sure what she's going to do, if anything, but, somebody told me that there's a B seed. I don't exactly know what that is, but also hold on, I have it written down right here. Certificate of occupancy to get this house inspected because she received Sarah funding.
We don't get any money for it.
They received, I think their last payment was November 20, sometime right around Thanksgiving. But they've gotten money, and I believe in the terms of dismissal for the first round. I had a lawyer, her name was Caroline Perry, due to the fact that I had kids in the house. She something in the terms of dismissal where the heat was supposed to be fixed. Like
No. Liar.
So Wagner, has the heat been fixed in the house?
No.
Your Honor, the fans do not work on the radiators. We need to get everything
The boiler
fixed.
system.
That's why her lease was terminated the end of July, so nobody would be in that house for the winter. And she refused to leave because there was no heat. So
There's been no heat for 3.5 years.
The end of July.
Folks, one at a time, please. Go ahead, Miss Wagner.
I've been trying to get her out for a couple of years, but the end of July, I terminated her lease. I told her that was it. She needed to get out. That house needs to be fixed. It is not fit to live in. And then I find out, she accused me of turning gas back on. Why would I blow my own house up with kids in it? I don't understand that. But then I also found out that she told someone, I guess it was in the foster care program or something, that the house was fine and she would be living there another year. That house is not fit for anyone to live in right now. We've got to get her out. We cannot afford to do everything that needs to be done. And we're going to get a real estate agent in there and find out what that house is worth as is. But I'm trying to get our house back. I went for possession of property.
Okay, Ms.
She,
Hosmer, why
yes.
don't you want to move?
It's not that I don't want to move. I can't afford to move.
We
And now
can't
I
afford to
have
live there.
all this
Okay.
stuff going on. Well, no, because my electric bill is ridiculous from running 6 space heaters for 3.5 years.
That's
So
not
who could
fair.
afford to live here? Not only
Ms.
that, I've
Hos-
replaced the well pump so that I had water here 2 times. I've done several
Okay,
things here.
But
To-
Ms. Hosmer,
Yes,
okay. She's filed a termination case.
yes.
You don't have a lease.
No,
She's not asking for money.
no.
She's asking for possession back.
Right. She received federal funding from Sarah since COVID. I don't know if they got 12,000. They got quite a bit of money.
No, we
And
didn't.
yes, you
So,
did.
Hold on. Okay, that's fine. So why are you bringing up the ceremony?
Because she was supposed to have the heat fixed. You withheld half of it so that she had the heat fixed. It was never done. They have not been in here. I was red tagged by Consumers Energy for a gas leak. I was without a stove from August until January. Nothing's been done here.
We
Nothing
got
has
the
been done.
gas leak
But
fixed after several
the-
times of you canceling on
The
them.
lease
That's why we
for,
got to get someone out. We got to get you out so we can get in there and get someone in that knows how to fix it.
but you were supposed to fix the heat while I was here.
Okay,
I've been-
so stop. So Ms. Hosmer,
Yes,
she didn't fix the heat.
no.
Let's say that she didn't. Okay,
The
what do you
boiler
want me
system
to,
needs to
what
be
do you
fixed.
want me to, what do you want me to do?
I would pay rent if the house was fixed. They've
She
never
doesn't
done it.
want, she doesn't want you to pay rent.
No.
She wants you to leave. So
Okay.
let's say for the moment, everything you're telling me is true.
Yes.
What do you want me to do?
I guess a certificate of occupancy so that it can be inspected, so that I can prove that she's wrong and get Sarah money to move. I don't know. I have a lot going on. Now I have an open CPS case too, on top of it, which I was just about to be done. Somebody
Okay,
called on
fine.
Sunday.
I don't,
It's a
I don't
mess.
know if she called.
I don't know
I'm
who
not
called.
a family
Somebody
court
called.
judge. I'm
No.
not a family court judge. I'm
I
here to
understand.
decide this property. All right, that's
The-
it.
Okay. The amount and for my electric bills is ridiculous through the winter. I've never been compensated. I bought the heaters. There's been a gas leak. She did sign the red tag. She also, Brooklyn Plumbing told me, I spoke with the owner when we were in court at the time, and I had a lawyer due to that fact. She did turn the gas back on because Brooklyn
No, I
Plumbing
didn't.
didn't do any of it. And she signed Brooklyn
No, I
Plumbing's
didn't.
name on the red tag.
Oh.
Like, it's a mess. And I called Brooklyn Plumbing. My lawyer contacted them. I guess you don't remember that in court.
Give me a trial date.
But I don't have any money to move right now. Zero. I have all this stuff going on with CPS, plus somebody else just called. So it's just a mess.
All right, so apparently on Zoom, you two can't conduct yourselves properly. I'm just gonna put it that way. So you guys are gonna have to come before me because you're not listening to me. You guys just want to talk over each other. So you're gonna have to sit in my courtroom and I dare you to talk over each other. So I'm gonna set this for non-jury trial. In person. That will be on March 29th, Wednesday.
At what time, Your Honor?
9 a.m. sharp. Guys, bring all of your evidence of everything. Do that. You'll talk when I tell you to talk. You won't just start blabbling on. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Have a good
See
weekend.
you Wednesday. Bye.
Can't wait. All right. Is this my 11? I'm just going because I'm so done. Court does call the case of Wenger versus Hosmer. It would have picked you up at the table, but that's okay.
Oh, that's all right.
All right.
I can lean on this.
Your name?
Lorena Wenger.
Your name, ma'am?
Gabrielle Hosmer.
All right. Okay, this is a termination of tenancy action. We've had a couple of appearances, other cases, before this. Your position, Ms. Hosmer, as I understand it, is that there was no lease on these premises. Is that correct?
No, there's a lease. She received federal money.
Hold on. I wasn't.
There's a lease.
Ms. Wenger, is there a lease?
No, it was terminated on July 31st.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know if it was terminated or not. I have a lease.
Sorry?
I have a lease. It was month to month for COVID.
Okay, but it was month to month.
Yes, it was a month. Originally, it was a year lease, then it was month to month.
Okay.
So,
And according to the complaint, the lease would have expired on July 31st of 2022.
well, if that's the case, then how did she get federal COVID money for rent? She got Sarah funding. If
That
my lease
still, okay, that's,
expired. I mean,
that still could happen under the
I'm trying to find somewhere to go.
the COVID. Okay, so that's,
I have an open
What-
CPS case, and then somebody just called on Sunday on me, even though I haven't had my kids in 7 months. They called because of my house. So I have therapy. I have people coming to there for my
Okay.
kids. I just have a lot going on.
so,
No heat, no water. Which today I'm gonna have the water fixed.
okay, so,
I'm looking for housing.
all right, so let me ask you this. Because I don't see a defense to this case. So
I mean, I have a defense. I had a lawyer. Do you remember during COVID or no? I've been in court with her for like 3.5 years.
ma'am, I recall the two of you being before me, believe me. But this is the date for trial. But if we can resolve this case, then we'll try to resolve it. Otherwise, I will be trying the case.
Okay,
So let's just make it real clear. And we'll just be blunt about this.
sure.
Ms. Wenger wants you out.
Yep.
You, as I understand the relationship between the parties, I think it'd be a good thing if you were out.
Yeah, I don't.
She wants to get the house fixed. You don't laugh about that. That's what her.
Oh, I haven't had heat
She,
for 4 years.
well, ma'am, look,
I get it.
no, listen to me. You've been talking ever since you come in here. And I let it slide, but you two may not like each other. I don't care. The reality is when you're in here, because you guys couldn't do it when you were on Zoom, you'll be respectful to each other.
Sure.
How much time do you think you need to move? Because,
Probably like a month. I'm looking right now.
well, here's the thing. Ms. Wenger's entitled to, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't have a judgment for possession. So and she'd get basically 10 days under the statute.
I need a little bit longer than that if I could. I'm not opposed to moving, but like I said, I have foster care workers coming to my house. There's a bunch of people involved, and I don't have anywhere to go right this second. I found a house in Lincoln Park, but
Are you done?
no.
Because I'm not gonna keep trying to talk if you're just gonna talk. So you tell me when you're done and then I'll address a question to Ms. Wang.
$2,000 a month because I'm running 7 space heaters in there to heat the house so the pipes don't freeze.
So you what?
There's no heat. I provided space.
So what do you want me to do about that?
Nothing. I would like to be appointing counsel. I tried getting counsel.
I don't, this is a civil case. I don't appoint counsel.
Okay, well, I tried to get a lawyer. I can't afford one.
Well, I think we advised you at the initial hearing on all of the cases that have been before me that there's legal services.
Right. I don't know who to call. I just have a lot going on, Your Honor. I'm sorry. My kids got taken away from me. There's no evidence. It's just a bunch of crap going on. It doesn't mean that I won't move though. But I'd really like to sue her, but that's fine. I'll just leave. But I have to find somewhere to go.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah.
Thank you. Ms. Winger, how much time would you be willing to give her above the 10 days, if any?
I would give her 2 weeks.
Okay, so you'll say you'd give her 14 days.
Yes.
Today's what, the 28th, because I'm off. It's different, 29th. I'm sorry. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. You want a month, say you give 14 days. It's gonna fall somewhere in the middle because of the timing. Today's the 29th, she'd get 10 days, so 30th, 31st. 10 days would be the 8th, which would be a weekend anyway, which would then effectively be the 10th. If I give 14 days, it's going to be the middle of the week, April 12th, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give an additional 5 days to get through that weekend and then make it April 17th. Okay? Ms. Wenger, you understand what I'm indicating?
Yes, I
And
do.
would that be acceptable to you, the 17th?
Yes, it is.
Additional 5 days. Okay. Ms. Hausmer, I realize you wanted a month, but that's sort of shy of a month, but a writ wouldn't issue to the 17th. Is that acceptable to you?
What is a writ?
A writ is the order of eviction.
Okay, so then I can come back here and if I need a couple more days.
No, you would not be able to do that. So here's how the process works. Ms. Wenger would have to file a judgment today so that I could sign it, giving you, and the writ date, or what we call the writ date, or the order of eviction date would be the 17th. You'd have to be out by the 17th. If you're not out by the 17th, then Ms. Wenger would have to then file what's called the order of eviction or the writ with the court. Once I receive that, then I sign off on it. That then goes to the sheriff's department.
Okay,
And then from there, you're really on borrowed time because the sheriff can show up, they can do, and then they move you out because you haven't moved yourself out.
I'm working on it.
No, I know you are, but I'm just saying that's the process that it would follow. Do you understand that process?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So,
basically it would buy me like 3 more days. Is that what you're saying? 72 hours?
well, I put 72 hours on the writ, but I will tell you this, that as I tell everyone, I don't have to put that 72 on there.
Right.
I may not in this case, don't bank on it.
Okay,
So you're looking at the 17th
okay,
and you should really have yourself ready to move because at that time it's just borrowed time.
Sure.
And I'm not going to stop the writ from being executed or the order of eviction. Once they've served it, I'm done. I'm
okay,
not gonna, I've signed the order, it's
Sure.
gonna happen.
okay. I appreciate it.
Okay, you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not
that,
trying to stay there. I have a lot going on, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
So what this basically does is it gives you effectively 10 days more than statutory, 5 days more than Ms. Wenger was giving you.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do in the case.
Sure.
All right? Is there, almost afraid to ask, but is there anything else from either side in this case? Ms. Wenger, anything from you?
No.
Ms. Hosmer, anything from you?
No,
All right, very good. Ms. Wenger, I would suggest that you, since you're in the building,
Mhm.
stop at the counter, tell them that you need a judgment form, fill the judgment form out so that they can get it down to me so I can sign it. Okay? Thank you, folks.
Thank you so much. Is Judge Conlon still working?
No, my benchmate of over, Richard Conlon you're talking about? My benchmate of over 20 years, he retired, I guess that was 3 years ago.
He signed the adoption papers when we adopted
Oh.
our twins.
So that, would it have been Patrick Conlon or Richard?
Well, this would have been in 2000.
Let's see. So they were both on the bench at that time.
I
But
don't,
if
it was the older gentleman.
I'm not going to tell Pat that. I bet you it was Patrick Conlon, because you probably went downtown Ann Arbor.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so it was Patrick Conlon.
Oh, okay.
I spoke with him. Geez, oh Pete, maybe about 3 years ago. I haven't heard from him recently. I heard he was doing well the last time I heard,
I
but
was just wondering, every time I go by the court or something, I go, wonder if he's still there. He
no,
was just the sweetest person,
he
like you,
really was.
when the
Yes.
situation calls for it.
And so Patrick Conlon was who probably signed the adoption papers,
Mhm.
is retired from the bench. And then I think he's his brother, or maybe his next. Anyway, I think it's his brother. He was my benchmate, Richard Conlon. And now Pat Conlon Jr., who is the son of Pat, who probably signed your, he now sits on the circuit court bench. So
It is a small world.
it is.
Judge Fink,
Judge Fink I saw Judge Fink at Judge Barr's investiture. So
he's I want to use that word again, older one.
yeah.
Anyways, it would be his daughter-in-law I used to babysit for, Elizabeth.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I said it's
Okay.
a very small world.
Yes. So Judge Fink he retired a while back. And I saw him on February 10th at an investiture. Yes, I can. We can go off.
The judge gives the tenant a reality check. Miss Winger wants you out. I think it'd be a good thing if you were out. The tenant asks for a month to move, but the landlord agrees to only 14 days. The judge splits the difference and orders a writ date of April 17th, giving the tenant effectively 17 days. He explains the eviction process. If she's not out by the 17th, the landlord can file an order of eviction, which goes to the sheriff for enforcement. The judge warns her not to bank on the 72-hour grace period. The hearing ends with a brief, friendly exchange about retired judges and adoption papers, a human moment after a tense hearing. This case shows the emotional and practical challenges of eviction, especially when children and uninhabitable housing are involved. If you found this case as compelling as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.